Hello, welcome to Morris, a horror visual novel developed by Cat Trigger, available on itch.io. And well, this is a spiritual sequel to their previous game, Melissa, where you date a computer and get smooched. And I guess, little content warning, this is a horror game, so there may be some disturbing elements. Viewer discretion is advised. Let's go. New game. Alrighty. Welcome to the library system computer. Please type in username. Okay. Again, I think it happened again. Did that happen before? I don't know. Be in a different game, but I pressed spacebar and it just simply, removed the text box instead of progressing the text. What's my name? SighingSlider. Welcome, SighingSlider. Please type command. Alright. I'll check the library newsletter, actually. Thank you for subscribing to the library newsletter. Printing newsletter now. Ooh. Please check library printer. Wow. Printer. We have an actual printer we can look at. Amazing. An upcoming update to our library systems. Hello, library patrons. Thank you for subscribing to our monthly newsletter, Updates to Library. Due to increase in demand for romantic books, we will introduce a total of 20 new books for circulation. There have been requests for romance manga to put in our circulation. Library Jerry has taken a gander at what a manga is, and is determined to be some kind of comic book. As it is common knowledge, comic books are not real books, and therefore have no place in a proper library. What? Well, actually, in real life, I've actually visited the library recently. I mean, I think it may have already been the case for like a few years now, or maybe a decade already, but I don't know. But there are manga. There is a manga section, at least in my local library anyway, which is pretty cool. There is manga available, as it turns out. Maybe not so much, maybe like 20 years ago, but I feel like these days there is, Technology news. As per requests of many patrons, we have introduced many new games as well, including a plethora of edutainment for children's ages 4 to 10. We also hear you and have ordered the remaining softwares of the Date Time Dating Simulation game. Hooray! If you remember in the original Melissa game, I made a video on that if you didn't watch it yet. But if you never watched it yet, it did have other options. You didn't have to just choose Melissa. However, obviously it wasn't implemented in the game yet. But we just received the Morris package, and Anna will be coming through our circulation soon. Interesting. There might be another sequel. A third one. We'd like to put a notice that our Melissa diskette is still missing. If you have information about the... Okay. Apparently the Melissa one is missing, however. And I believe Melissa is a reference... It's like a slight reference to like a famous a virus, I believe. Called Melissa, or it wasn't. I can't remember. It was called Melissa, or it has something to do with the name Melissa. It's kind of like this email spam virus that kind of like spammed everybody's emails inboxes. I remember, long time ago though, near like the dawn of the internet, I believe. At least the internet becoming public. Anyway, start update time. I don't know if Morris, is also a reference to that. Maybe. This Morris found executing date time now. Please hold. All right, time to date Morris. How can, anything go wrong? Welcome to Date Time, a game where you can date the cutest boy or girl of your dreams. Notice, this is the Morris package. If you'd like to date anyone besides Morris, please switch diskettes. Choose your potential mate. This is Anna. She's a sporty and popular gal who's all about fun and energy. When you get smooch from this girl, we'll get on your wild side. This is the same description as before, actually. And show her how much of a cool and active person you are. Obviously you can't. It's not found. Insufficient license. Please order a appropriate package. This is Melissa. She's a sweetheart. A bright young woman who's looking for someone with a gentle touch. She loves a good book. She's always wanted to date a talented artist, but she isn't into sports, so jocks, please do not apply. You can tap into your softer, more intellectual side. Obviously. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. It just kind of like, if you choose that option, it just kind of like opens a tab in your browser for Melissa. So that's what happens. Anyway, well, I mean, it kind of restarts the game, which is like slightly annoying, but oh well. Let's try that again. I mean, I don't know if we check news library again. I'm going to do it just in case. I don't know. I wonder if Morris mentions it or whatever. I know Melissa, for example, sometimes mentions things. Please have command. All right. Let me save, actually. So we start from the very beginning again. Person, Melissa. All right. So we can't date Melissa. At least, well, technically, I've already dated Melissa, so there's no need to date her again. This person. This is Morris. He may have a bit of a bad boy side, but tap a bit into him and open up a side of him that's sensitive and soft. He may love motorcycles, but he hates to admit that he also loves poetry. Play your cards right and you'll get a smooch from this interesting lad. Sure. Let's date Morris. Loading scenario. Wow. Oh no! Along your pleasurable road trip, your car had taken a tumble. But don't worry, you're able to get it towed to a small town's mom and pop auto repair shop. Not to mention, you heard they just hired a cute new mechanic there. Inside, you meet with Joan, the co-owner of the Joan and West auto repair shop. Morning, Pumpkin. You must be SighingSlider. We got your car in the garage and our best mechanic working on it. But I hope you enjoy your stay in our beautiful town. Alright, there's different characters now, it's crazy. There used to be only one character in the Melissa, route. Who are you? No. Well, what can I do in this town? Oh, you'll love this town, it's so romantic. We have a beautiful park with a swan pond, and a very good cafe near it. Might I suggest a strawberry salad? Who are you? Where am I? My name is Joan. I'm co-owners with my husband, Wes. We both met each other visiting this town, and the rest is history. Can I go to my car? You'd like to see your car? Go down the hallway. Our new recruit, Morris, is working on it now. He might seem quiet at first, but he's a real sweet boy. And might I mention, he's an excellent poet? So romantic. Anyways, off you go, have fun. Alright. You walk down the hallway, when suddenly, you bump into a large man. He flashes a warm smile and takes a step back to greet you. Oh, sorry about that. Hope I didn't scare you. John will give me a good talking to if that happens. Anyways, you must be SighingSlider. Hello and welcome to a great town, despite the circumstances. Speaking of which, your car. It's in the hands of our newest mechanic, Morris. Who's Morris? Morris? He might seem quiet at first, but he's a real sweet boy. And I might mention he's an excellent poet. So romantic. Your wife said the same exact thing. Did she? Oh, yes, of course, we both love Morris. He's such a charmster, even when he acts like he isn't. Anyways, I don't want to bore you. Have fun with Morris. You wave goodbye to the Jolly West and walk deeper into the auto repair shop. There's Morris. Ew, what a workout. I hope nobody saw me struggle on that tire iron. What? Oh my gosh, where'd you come from? You must be the owner of this. Oh. Oh no. This fool is cute, apparently. Me, the player character? Who you are, like, forced to be attracted to because you have no real agency? So you're SighingSlider, huh? I'm Morris. I must act tsundere now for some reason. Well, I got bad news for you. Your engines are fried. Did you even apply coolant to your car? Figures. Looks like you're stuck in a boring town for a couple of days while we wait for the parts to arrive. Baka. Alright, okay. Oh no, what should I do? Now, if you excuse me, I gotta pry your dead engine. Don't do anything stupid or cute while I'm working, okay? Alright. As Morris goes back to work on your car, you spot a small written note on the desk. It says, Early Dove. Or Dove. English language. Freaking different pronunciations for different words. The Early Dove, a poem by Morris. I will print out the poem to read it. Wow, very immersive. You can print out the character's poem in your printer. Now imagine if you can actually do that, like an actual like if there was an actual option to like print out like paper in like real life, you know, when you play like a game or something. I mean, it's probably been done before. Pretty cool, but I guess not everyone has a printer though. Anyway, date time. Early Dove by Morris. The early dove gets more love. You can't wait a ton to find the one. That's what I always told. And every day without being bold, I feel that one day I'll be left in the cold. Won't someone come to my dove? Early Dove by Morris is the intellectual property of Daytime Software. Do not photocopy this print. Do not post it on a public forum without a distribution license. Like our games? Want more episodes of Daytime? Please submit $7 to Daytime Software, 555 Street, Apple Road, Cupertini, California, I want to say. I don't know. CA. I don't know the state names. I'm not American. 5555. I mean, I obviously that's a fake address, but what if you actually could? That'd be interesting if you actually could like send money to that particular address. I don't know. Anyway. Hey, that's mine. Don't read that. This is your poem? It's terrible. No, I don't know. I don't know how I want to play this. Do I play it straight or do I... Straight. Anyway, okay, fine. I'll just play it normally. This is your poem? It's beautiful. You like my poem? Nobody's ever said... I mean, your car will be available in a couple days. Please enjoy the town. You thank Morris and head outside to the cold air. You know, I'll play it safe for now. You know, I don't want to piss him off. Next to the shop is a town's park. The trees have already shed their leaves for the winter, and the swans at the pond have migrated to warmer climates for the season. But even so, the early winter atmosphere of this park is so fetching. It may be a little romantic. You sit at the bench to stare out over the beautiful landscape. When suddenly... hi. Morris sits down next to you at the beach. SighingSlider. Would you like to join me at the cafe for lunch? I mean, not like on a date or something, It's cold and winter is here. It might even snow soon. You should eat something to keep your strength up. I'm just trying to be a good person. Say it again. Are you blushing? No, I'm just cold. Stop teasing me. Now come on, I know a quick route. You follow Morris to the cafe. Okay, that was kind of weird. Anyway, the cafe serves some of the finest coffee in town and the freshest pie, sandwiches, and salads. Both you and Morris sit by a small corner, both looking out the window at the pretty park. A waiter saunters out to ask what you'd like to order. A coffee with cake, a delicious strawberry salad, or a scrumptious panini. What a funny name, panini. To be honest, probably... I never ate a panini as far as I know. A panini is like a sandwich, right? It's a type of sandwich. Probably get that. I usually don't like sweets. Strawberry salad. I don't know. Is it just... What do you mean by strawberry salad? You know? Just like a typical salad except has strawberries in it, or like just literally just strawberries. You know, it's like a fruit salad. You know, like fruit salad is just fruit. I don't know. I'll take the sandwich. The waiter nods and turns to Morris. Give me a ham sandwich. The waiter smiles and walks into the kitchen, leaving both you and Morris alone at the table. You and Morris talk amongst yourselves. Morris mentioned that he likes motorcycles, and that's why he sought to get the job at Joan and Wes's auto shop. Maybe one day, I can finally buy one and ride myself out of this boring town. Morris's mood changes when he reminds himself of the job. It's good to make money, right? I just wish Joan and Wes were nicer people. Really? They seem like nice people. They seem to like you. What? All day they just yell at me about my job. And they make fun of me for working on poetry. I'm just a disappointment to them. That's weird. That's very strange, because they said nice things to me about you. That's very surprising. Wish they say it to me directly, though. Oh well. I didn't mean to bog you down my own troubles, SighingSlider. But thank you for listening. Thank you for reading my poetry, by the way. I'm still a little embarrassed by my writing, but if you would like to, I can share you more. Not because I like you like that, but Bucka. But you may have a good eye for writing. You nod in excitement to read more of Morris's poetry. Moments later, the waiter comes back with your food. Both of you dig into the food as the sun sets over the beautiful town. Loading. 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 You wake to the late morning sun at the town's bed and breakfast. The days are getting colder in town. You shiver a bit before traveling to the auto shop to check your vehicle. You reach the front counter where Joan is waiting for you, smiling. You reach the front counter where Joan is waiting for you, smiling. Wes, stick to my plan. It's gonna work. It's gonna... Wait, can they read what they... A morning, Pumpkin. Okay. I hope you had a great night, our famous B&B. What were you talking about? Oh no, you overheard us. Well, might as well tell you the truth. We're giving Morris a surprise gift for being such a great employee. Shh, don't ruin the surprise. Just keep being a cool person to him. Speaking of which, Morris has been talking so much about you lately. Perhaps because he likes you. Maybe you like him too. I'm saving it every 5 seconds. Sure, yeah, he's a cool guy. Anyways, go down the hallway to check on your car. Morris has been looking forward to seeing you. You continue down the hallway only to once again bump straight into Wes. Well there, partner. What's the rush? Morris isn't going anywhere. How was the breakfast at the B&B? Delicious, I bet. Sometimes I buy a bed there just so I can eat Granny Ann's eggs. Anyways, I hope Morris hasn't been too good with you. Don't you love his poetry? What? I didn't get to choose. I love his poetry too. Me and Joe sometimes get so sad that not enough people hear Morris's amazing poetry. If only there was a way to send it to everyone's computers all at once. Wonder if that technology exists. Oh, forgive me for boring you. Forgive an old fogey like me for rambling on. Go down the hall to check your car. Morris is waiting for you. You walk further down, or rather, you walk further in towards the garage. You arrive to the garage, but Morris isn't anywhere. You peek out of the desk near your car and see something written on a notepad. Why, it's another poem from Morris. Okay. Guess I'll read another poem. Your printer paper has holes on it. Is that normal? I mean, I guess maybe it's normal back then. I have no idea, actually. I'm not that old, so I don't know if technology back then, did they use like printer paper with like holes on it? I mean, I guess to like, obviously like pre-punched so that they can like put it in a binder or something. I don't know. Daytime. I wish I could tell them by Morris. What if they don't like me? I dare not even speak. Can't express my love precisely. I feel rather meek. Warning, daytime software suggests at least 2 kilobytes of RAM to run. You are low. Please close other applications. I wish you could tell them by Morris is the intellectual property of daytime software. Do not photocopy this print. Do not post it. Like episodes for $7 to daytime software. Can anybody read this? Please help. Please help. Just connect to the internet to send help. SighingSlider, I didn't notice you. I was out to check on some tools. Hey, you didn't read that, did you? It's still a draft. I was experimenting. But please, don't judge me so harshly. You're terrible. You're terrible. What a beautiful poem. But this poem might need some work. What a beautiful poem. You tell Morris that his poem touches your heart, and that you think he's incredible as a person. Oh, thank you. I don't know what to say. I wish I met you earlier. Someone who could encourage me to do more. I have so many feelings in my head. You're the first person ever encouraged me to grow. I have so much to think about. Let's meet up again later today after work. You bid your farewell and travel back outside, off to the chilly but beautiful park. You walk peacefully along the swamp pond in the park, daydreaming of your time with Morris. The town is a beautiful town, but you understand Morris's predicament. The shop, park, cafe, and swamp pond were sights to see, but Morris lived here his entire life. Eventually, everyone thirsts for adventure. You thought about your own travels, and how your road trip has granted you many adventures. Perhaps. As you're lost in thought, you see Morris approaching you. He flashes a smile and... Miss Melissa... can you believe this idiot wants to be a poet? What is it? Good. Brr. It's getting cold here. It's getting cold. Is it cold here or just me? I'm telling you, it might even snow soon. Come on, SighingSlider, let's warm up with some coffee at the cafe. You smile and walk with Morris through the breezy park to the shimmering lights of the cafe. Nothing weird going on at all. Don't worry about it. A gust of warmth hugs you as you walk into the heated cafe. Morris pulls a seat for you at the same corner. The waiter you'd like to... I would like a scrumptious panini. The waiter nods and turns. Do you see this? Do you see what is happening? I have another ham sandwich. The waiter smiles and the kitchen, leaving both you and Morris alone at the table. I'm so fascinated by you, SighingSlider. I mean in a complete platonic way. Totally. Such as, why are you even on this road trip? I'm looking for adventure. Adventure? Wow. So jealous to see someone like you that steps out and just, just does it. This must be what freedom feels like, huh? Moments later, the waiter comes back with your food. You both talk more as you dig in. The sun shines outward as you walk outside from the bed and breakfast. You wave Granny Ann goodbye as you walk towards the shop. It's warm today, but there may not be many of these days left until the winter matures. You walk inside to check on your car. Morning, Pumpkin. Is our little town warming up to you? Because it's warm out? We got an update to you that your parts will be in tomorrow, meaning your car will be up and running in no time after that. Such great news. Speaking of news, I was just reading about this thing called the Information Superhighway. It's something you can dial into and share things with other people through your own computing device. I wonder what type of things people like you could share to the world. Anyways, it has no relevance to anything, don't worry about it. Run down and check in your car in Morris before you spend a warm day in our town. As you rush towards your car... Not again. No, SighingSlider. At this rate, you'll give me a sprain. I hope John gave you the good news. Are you excited to get back to driving tomorrow? Not until I get my smooch. No. Sure, yes. That's fantastic. Before you go, let me ask you something. We've been discussing the surprise gift for Morris, and we realized, surely, no surprise gift would be good enough for Morris, except love from a great person like you, and also be able to spread his artwork throughout the entire world. You ever heard of this thing called the Information Superhighway? John mentioned this. So she did. Both of us read the same newspaper. I'm a bit too old to understand all this technology stuff, but I wonder if maybe someone like you could figure it out for us. Off we go then. You continue down the hallway towards your car. Morris spots you and waves. I wave awkwardly back. Morris walks over. Well, SighingSlider, I'm sure J&W told you about your parts. You'll finally be able to get out of this boring town. I'll miss you. Ah, I'll miss you too. Tell you what, let's meet up at the cafe one last time after work. It'll be my treat. And then maybe we could, take a stroll in the park in the evening. Since it could be one of the last warm days. You nod in agreement and bid him farewell until the shift ends. Loading. You sit at your favorite corner and stare out the window. There you wave to Morris as he comes inside. Hello, SighingSlider. Hope you haven't gotten tired of the food here yet. The waiter saunters out to ask what you would like to order. No save. No save function. Give me a scrumptious panini. The waiter smiles. Entity not found. The food here was delicious. Morris takes a sip of his coffee. You both get up to explore the warm evening. The romantic moonlight shines upon you and Morris. Morris shyly locks his eyes on you. SighingSlider, tell me, if you could do anything, what would it be? I would do art. I would do sports. I'd be with you. Sure. I'll choose the cheesy option. What? Oh my. Morris stumbles a bit before readjusting himself to clear his throat. I'll get to that maybe later? Morris stares off into the moonlight. You follow his gaze. I grew up in this small town. I'll admit it's pretty. But I have a yearning to go on an adventure. I want to do so much more in life than get yelled at by a married couple in an auto shop. I like to drive from town to town around the world and share people my own experiences, my poetry. I love to share that adventure with... Say the thoughts in my head. I'm sorry, SighingSlider. Maybe I'll find the words to say it tomorrow. Take care, SighingSlider. You hug Morris goodbye. Hey, what the heck are you doing, SighingSlider? Thank you. I like that. Oh, one more thing. Morris hands you a piece of paper. I was working on a new poem about love and stuff. It's a super rough draft, so please don't judge harshly. But I hope you like it. You smile and nod and lock eyes with Morris for one last moment before parting ways. Rent out his plea for help. Do you have enough ink on this printer? Whoop. We definitely need more ink. Memory exceeded. Applications cannot execute correct process by Morris. Memory exceeded. Applications cannot execute correct process. Memory exceeded. Applications cannot execute correct process. Like our memory exceeded? Memory exceeded. Memory exceeded. Memory exceeded. Do not post anywhere. Alright? Memory exceeded. Cannot execute correct process. This is why you gotta upgrade your RAM. I have a partial save of Melissa still in the system. Log into K to see. Log into what? I'm not entirely sure. Well, the other character was Anna, right? And this is Morris, so there's no K. Log into what? Not sure. I don't know. Anyway. Partial save of Melissa, eh? It's a bit obvious you watch TV, Jerry. Jerry! No, it isn't. Not like there's an easy way to search for it. Okay. Interesting. Now I wonder. Now I wonder if did they mean that literally, like, as in a very meta thing where I gotta look at my computer files. I don't know. Anyway, I guess we'll see. You have another great morning at bed and breakfast. You return the keys back to Granny Ann and bid her farewell. Off you walk towards the auto shop. Morning, Pumpkin. We've got good news. Your car is fixed. You're ready to go. Isn't that grand? We hope you enjoyed our beautiful town. But before you go, let me tell you one last thing about Morris. Ah! Fuck. Hurts so bad. I mean, don't worry about me. Talk to Wes. Just gotta freshen up in the restroom. Gotta get rid of these little artifact thing in my face. Oh, didn't bump me into me that time. Finally built an instinct, huh? You ready to get back on the road? Dr. Morris, he'll set you up. Have a safe trip. Wait, SighingSlider, listen to me. I'm sure you like Morris a lot. Usually how this ends is that once Morris fixes your car, you propose to drive him into the Sunset Lovers. I mean, lots of questions why you want to do that to someone you only know for 3 days, but let me tell you, Morris is... What I mean is, you know how slow a car is? You'll hardly be able to leave the state by the end of the week. But thanks to technological advancements, we know of a way that both of you can travel fast. Connect to the internet. Your computing device is equipped with a 28K modem. More speed to finally leave our small and boring town at breakneck speed. Why don't you consider that? Just set him off. He needs to see the world. Do it, do it, do it. Do it. Alright, nothing weird with that. I'm just gonna... Oh, I didn't mean to... Well, it probably just says, you know, you go into the garage, you meet up with Morris, basically. I was actually trying to press the save button. Anyway, SighingSlider, I have some great news. The parts came in this morning. I was able to quickly put everything together for your car. It's as good as new. You're off to the races. It's been an amazing couple of days speaking with you. I just wanted to say that you've been great company these few days, and what's the use? I can't hide it anymore. SighingSlider, I have feelings for you. You've made me grow and become more confident in my poetry. Now, instead of being embarrassed to show people my poetry, I want to show the world one day. But not just that. I want to spend more time with you. You expressed the same thing to Morris, that you had always had a crush on him since you first read his poem. Or, yeah, when you read... Anyway. You like me too? Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. But this is your last day here, isn't it? What will we be able to do now that we've told each other our feelings? Okay. Well, you can join me in my road trip. What? Really? You would like me to join you to travel? Oh, SighingSlider, I would love to. You hug Morris and look deeply into his eyes. Oh, SighingSlider, I never thought this could happen. Thank you, SighingSlider, for showing me new things. Here's your smooch. You win. And so began your new relationship with Morris. Thank you for playing daytime and enjoy your trip. Exiting game now. No, not like this. Not when we're this close. You gotta do it right. Get in here. Ah. We talked about this. Nail down the legs. You can't risk SighingSlider running away. But... Do it now, Wesley. My leg. I can't believe I did that. Looks like that woke our little player up. Morning, Pumpkin. Did you have a good nap? SighingSlider, look, we're not bad people. It's just that your new boyfriend is destroying our town. Yeah. My legs! I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. It's just that we have to make sure you help us. We're literally going to kill you painfully if you don't help us. Honey, that's scary. Well, they gotta hear the truth. Morris is a monster. He's badly programmed. Each time a new game is played, Morris's memory gets wiped of his past experiences. However, that wipe doesn't actually delete the damn memory properly. The partial memory just slides back into him, corrupting him and turning him into something else. This typically wouldn't be a problem. You know, because most people just play our game once or twice after they get their stupid smooch. But since we know we're being played on the shared library computer, 433 playthroughs to be exact, the half-deleted memory started to corrupt him. And he's spreading, if you haven't noticed. Not even 4 kilobytes of RAM could contain all this. And you've probably seen it, haven't you? The terrible power of Morris. Well, no power. He's not just unwittingly eating up this town. He's spreading into your world too. Your boring, terrible world. Without our scrumptious paninis. I did pick the scrumptious paninis choice many times. Indeed. Hey, player 433, you're still with us. Oh my gosh, did I hit an artery or something? Damn it, Wesley. But Morris is a good boy. Oh my god, they said Morris is a good boy. Good boy? You're a good boy, literally just ate the waiter at the cafe. How am I gonna get my strawberry salad now? I'm sorry, SighingSlider. But you really should have done what we told you. You should have opened the internet and sent him away from this computer. The town's breaking at the seams now. This is our last chance. Have you just tried talking to him? Like we said before, he loses his memory every time someone resets the dating scenario. And now we're out of time. You are our last date. Sorry, SighingSlider. Time for a peaceful intervention is over. Interesting. Can't you just transfer him to a diskette? Can't. The software locks down if it detects diskette transfer. Or diskette? Stupid copy protection. No such thing for the internet, though. Well, if I send him out on the internet, wouldn't he infect other computers? Look, SighingSlider, we'd rather keep him here and not just destroy this town, but possibly destroy your town. Or save our own hides. We don't have a choice. You got friends in your area, right? Don't you care for them? They're playing a dating game. That's funny. That implies I have no friends. Well, that's insulting. Okay, how about family? Enough questions. You're gonna do exactly what we tell you. First, go back to Morris. Secondly, convince him to use the internet to leave. Thirdly, take our diskette out and... John? What, Wesley? The corruption. It's appearing here again. Wait, already? Is it spreading faster, or... He's close to... Joan? Wes? Are you there? What? But I gave him the day off. I've been looking for SighingSlider everywhere. Is their car still here? Okay, stay calm. I have a plan. Arthur? No. First, we put a blanket over SighingSlider. Then we tell Morris SighingSlider went to the park. After he leaves, we can strategize. Hey, you two. I was wondering if... SighingSlider? Oh my god, what's happening here? What do you do to SighingSlider? Joan? Morris, I need you to leave right now. You saw nothing here. You can't do this to people. Joan, the shop. Morris, I'm warning you. Do as I say, I'm your boss. No. Won't let you hurt SighingSlider any further. We're doomed. We're all doomed. That's it. Let's bash Morris's head in before he turns again. What? Joe, no, he's too powerful. Get away from me. Why are you doing this? Joe, stop. You're gonna make him... You stand still, you little... Joe, no. Wesley, block the exit. We're gonna kill this piece of... Wes? Hey, she got deleted. Joan! Joan! What did I do? My Joan, you killed my Joan! Wes, please, I didn't... I'm gonna kill you, Morris. Wes, please, no! You're... Yeah. It wasn't Morris's fault. It was yours. You did this. SighingSlider. You took away everything. And? SighingSlider. Please wake up. Please. SighingSlider. Oh, thank goodness. You lost a lot of blood. I tried to patch you up. I was so worried that they, you know... Hey, would you look at that? It's finally snowing. Snowing corruption flakes. Huh. I know it's not snow. Sorry. I found J&W's plan about me when I broke into the office to get the first aid kit for you. And it... This is a simulation, isn't it? Like some kind of dating thing? There's been hundreds of people who dated me and loved me, and encouraged me to do my poetry. And every single one, or every single time a new person comes in, my brain just... whoop, just resets. I don't remember any of them. Not just that. I'm sick. Something inside me is destroying this world. It has the capacity to destroy yours as well. That's why J&W always hated me, didn't they? That's why everyone is afraid of me. I thought it was maybe because I was weak. I wasn't tough enough. That's why I act this way, but... oh gosh, if I'd known. I'd rather be that. It's so sad. I'm going to ruin the moment by staying away. Joan and Wes's plan was to send me out into the internet, huh? They knew it could mean would spread to other computers. Maybe a couple, maybe 100. Maybe all of them. But if it meant they could save their own little town, they're willing to jeopardize everything in your world. Actually, if I actually did hug it, I'll probably die. Well, maybe that's a good idea. Look around you, SighingSlider. This town's already gone. There's nothing left but you and me. And I'm the one causing it, so... maybe it's a revelation that my entire life was a lie, but... if 430 people came to me, liked me enough to encourage me to work on my poetry, and liked me enough to want to date me, had me come out of my shell, that's 433 more people out there in the world that show me love than anybody here. The world is worth saving. You're worth saving. I'm gonna muster all my energy to send you back out of this computing device. It'll contain the spread of the corruption here. Should be easy, right? I'm a mechanic. The computer's a machine. Is that how it works? So, here goes nothing, right? I'll see you on the other side. I wave him goodbye. Bye, SighingSlider. It worked. You're back in your world. Thank you very much for everything. Don't worry about me. As long as nobody plays this game again, this entire situation won't get any worse. Oh. Wait a minute. Is that happening in your end? Wait, are you telling me that the corruption already spread to your printer? And you kept playing the simulation to smooch me? Oops. Okay, stay calm. I have a plan. First, you have the number to an IT professional? Okay. You know Melissa by any chance? I think she probably knows more about computers. Well, alright. That's it. And thus, the corruption spreads and we all die. Great. Amazing. Loosely inspired by the computer virus, the same name. Alright. What's going on, Martha? I've been searching for this stupid Melissa diskette for days, Jerry. At this point, I think it's been stolen. You would always check my Melissa save file on the library system computer. Yeah, how? Just boot a computer like you would play the Morris game and log in using the administrator username. Oh yeah? Well, what's the username? It's a 7-letter word starting with K. Oh, let me write it down for you. I swear to God, Jerry. If this is something based on that dumb cartoon show... Oh, interesting. I kind of friend-zoned him at the end there. I actually want to go back and do this part again. Let's hug Morris this time. I don't know. Hug. SighingSlider? Oh, SighingSlider. Thank you. For some reason, even though I thought I hugged you before, that one felt more real. I didn't want to let go, but please, for your own safety, I don't know when I'll turn again. But if it meant that they could save their little town, they're willing to jeopardize everyone in your own world. It was monstrous. Maybe it's a revelation that my entire life was a lie, but I smooch him this time. I got the smooch. Oh my gosh, I hope when I turn into a corrupted pixel monster, I still remember you. That's funny. Goodbye, SighingSlider. Okay, it doesn't change much. Okay, I thought it would change something, but it's actually the same dialogue. Alright, so we're back over here. So instead of, dooming their town and then just in general have everything corrupted, let's go through with J and W's plan this time, even though they did kidnap us and broke our legs and tried to kill us and everything, but don't worry about it. Let's go with the internet plan. See what happens. Let's go to the internet to showcase your poetry. The what? What's that? Internet? You think it'd be able to show everyone my poetry far and wide? Oh, SighingSlider. It's worth a shot. Thank you again. I will always treasure this moment. Ah, yes, dial up. So computer mail is like real mail, but instant? It's not computer mail, Mom. It's email and so much faster. You can talk to so many people with it. Oh, what's this? Wow, somebody sent you a new mail already. Poetry by Morris? Open it up! Hello world, my name is Morris. Thanks to a great person named SighingSlider, I've come to realize my dream to share my poetry around the world. What is this? I think it's a mass email. Must have been sent to everyone in town. I hope everyone that has received this email enjoys my fair poem. Ahem. The early dove gets more love. What's coming out of the monitor? Mom, that's not normal. You can't wait a ton to find the one. Run, Mom, run! Ah! System error. Data exception. Production code 7G02 has occurred, and the current world will be terminated. Press any key to terminate the current application. Login as admin, all caps to investigate the problem. Please, admin note, 22 points plus triple word score. What? Plus 50 points for using all my letters. Game's over. I'm out of here. Okay. 22 points plus triple word score. It's like freaking Scrabble, I think. Using all my letters? Huh. Oh, there you go. If you choose that option, it literally deletes the world. Good. Alright. Well, I think there's more, though. They mentioned something... I don't know. They mentioned something about K. 7-letter word. Alright. So, back here, all the way in the beginning, there's various hints. As it turns out, the password is KWYJIBO. As it turns out, this is a reference. I mean, there's two meanings. For one, it's a reference to The Simpsons, I guess, as it turns out. There's an implication that if you watch TV, then it's easy, which I don't, but also, it's also a reference to the original developer of the Melissa virus in real life, as it turns out. I think as well, one of the spam emails that Melissa sent to people was a reference to The Simpsons, and specifically this, as it turns out. Well, there you go. I think that's correct. Admin username detected. Press spacebar again, accidentally. Welcome, Librarian Jerry. Please type elevated command. Alright. Let's just save the game. Let's check some logs for the More software. More software has caused intense memory leaks within the last 15 playthroughs. Please contact developer for support before running software again. Additional error message from software code. Don't be worried for me. I'm a mechanic. I can reverse this. One day we can finally go on that road trip. Thank you for the smooch. Please type elevated command. Check logs for Melissa software. Melissa software has been partially removed by an illegal pirated diskette transfer. Play last remaining save from Melissa game. Alright. See what happens. We're going back to Melissa. I love to be out here and check out the nature. It's so nifty, especially because I'm into the natural sciences. Like, look at the swans here. Do you know the swan egg has an incubation period of 45 days? Pretty cool, right? Sorry, What's going on here? Anna? What are you doing here? Anna, put that down. Anna, get away from me. What? Okay. Is that it? It's just a little, like, extra little thing? Interesting. So, for now, I guess Morris's story kind of like is kind of like stuck in limbo. I think it's implied. But the logs seem to imply for Melissa, something happened to her, and it's because of Anna. And I guess we'll see what happens next time, because Anna is the next character in the Daytime Software series, and obviously that has not been made yet, at least at the time of recording this, but I'm assuming the developer Cat Trigger will make that next. So there you go, I guess that's it. Not a very conclusive ending, I guess, for Morris, but I mean, I guess it's kind of the same with Melissa as well. The Melissa one was kind of short too, where they kind of like ended, either she uploads the virus or whatever, uploads her like AI or something, her software into the world, or she just murders you. I mean, either way, it's kind of like a bad ending. But for Morris, I don't know, Morris one was definitely more interesting. It's more like fleshed out. And it kind of a twist ending in a way, because obviously with the Melissa virus, you kind of assume that Melissa would be like, at least if you played Melissa, spoilers, she turned out to be kind of evil, and you would assume Morris would be too. But it turns out he was just a nice boy, as it turns out. He wasn't actually all that evil. If any kind of like, I guess, destruction he did, it would be unintentional. The real antagonists were actually, Wesley and Joan. They were kind of like the real antagonists, who were like hell bent on getting Morris out of their town so that it doesn't destroy their world. They themselves were like, sentient. But anyway, I'm kind of sad actually. I guess I assume the canonical ending would be the one where we, get kidnapped by those two, but then they end up being deleted and the world gets corrupted, and Morris sends us out and everything, but the world still continues to be corrupted. I guess we kind of left the cliffhanger, kind of no conclusion there as far as I know. Or maybe the world does get deleted anyway. It seems like no matter what we do, it's like, oh well. Well, anyway. As far as I know, at the time of recording this, I don't know if there's like another like ending I can get, but I think that's it, as far as I know. I guess I'll see. Maybe next time. Maybe I'll just check a little bit off screen, but I think that's as far as I know. And plus the little Easter egg, obviously, that we just got. But there you go. I guess that's the game. Yeah, I like it. This is becoming kind of like I don't know. It's kind of becoming a trilogy, I feel like, because the story is kind of continues from the last game. So like now I'm interested in seeing Anna now. Yeah, I'm assuming that's the last one because those are the only characters that have been mentioned initially. And I don't know if it's funny. I don't know the developer intended to make more games, based on all these other characters in the first place. Initially I think it was just a reference to the Melissa virus, but now they're like expanding the content and the story. And it's kind of interesting. I like it. It's obviously it's kind of the same old trope where it's like it's obviously like a sentient AI, and I don't know if it's meant to be literally an AI, but a sentient AI stuck in a computer, and crazy things happen, and they get out of the computer, or you get sucked into the computer, or whatever. But I don't know. I'm a sucker for that kind of like plot, I guess, because meta elements are kind of interesting to me. And like breaking the fourth wall and all that, especially with like a horror twist to it. I like that. So yeah, I really enjoyed this one, and I guess I can't wait for the next one. I wonder what Anna has in store for us. I don't know. She seems, I don't know. I mean, it's implied that she just freaking murdered Melissa, so like she seems more crazy than the rest. I don't know. I guess we'll see. For now, that'll be it for Morris. I guess if you're on YouTube, if you didn't know, I stream these games live on Twitch, so check me out over there. If you're interested, I also have other playthroughs and channels, so you can look for those if you want. I kind of already spoiled it, but if you haven't yet, you can check out my Melissa playthrough as well. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see you then.